I would say greetings, this is Kabanka Pyramid representing the Lion Voice blog. Make sure that them check it out and stay tuned. See? Ras Tafari blessings every time.
I said.
What do you have to tell the people about Ras Tafari?
Light to the world. The king of kings and the conquering line of the tribe of Judah. I left himself. Where's my ruler? Hey yo! Yeah. Hear them high, hear the black king born the 23rd of July. So tell them guy who praise God up in the sky, it's a lie. The Almighty living on your night. From ancient time them a try. Them Romans know them just open them suit and ties. Criminals ain't got no alibi, they stole my people. Then them come without them genocide.
Are you talking about slavery?
Them couldn't kill. The lion will come conquer Judah tribe. Go through tribulation, and I strive, see sufferation, and I still rise. That's why we tell them in America, live Ras Tafari in every ghetto area. We come to tell them in a Toronto, straight at Erie.
So talk to us about, why I felt it was important to be a founding member of the Association of Rastafari Creatives, and even the inspiration, because I think we were calling it the Rastafari. What were we calling it at first?
We had so many early ideas. A lot of ideas were swimming around, and I think we zoned in on a really good one,
Yeah, man. And it was the I. But what why? Because you're a busy man. We're gonna get to Bookman Publishing. Don't worry. We're going with the conversation carriers. But why? Seeing that journey, because that was after the reggae revival. This is COVID.
Yeah.
You have 1,000,001 things to do. We're going to talk about Haile Selassie's Ethiopia and the strength that I gave with that project. But why take the time to do ARC, or Association of Rastafari Creatives?
Well, a quick answer is really the I, Kwasi. No, seriously. Because, as the I know, I've always been generally willing to volunteer my time to support Rastafari community works. That is just something that I was always inclined to do. And over time, as ones know in this strad, it's easy if you run up in a fire, and we like to burn fire on each other sometime when we're trying to get together, and so it gets exhausting, but because it was the I who personally reached out to me and said, I am interested in doing this association to bring together Rastafari creatives, that made me give it serious start, because I knew it was going to be led by the I, at least in the initial phases, and so I was willing to come along that journey, because as you rightfully said, and this is something that I will always give the I credit for, Kwasi, is you always stress institutions. Even from the earliest time of reggae revival, when I and I were reasoning on that, you always used to say, all right, but let's use this energy and get the youths them to join the Rastafari Youth Initiative Council and all of these things, because you always was harping on that as the important thing, because as you rightfully say, waves come and go. We have ebbs and flows, but those are the things that create the permanent stability to move the nation forward incrementally. And that is His Majesty mindset right there. So I always have admired the I for that mentality, for doing the unglamorous work that it takes, and being a connector for the Rastafari community at a relatively young age, that was really what pulled me in, that the I personally invited me to come and do it. So and yeah, I honestly don't remember how the name came about. I do remember that I had a key part in deciding, but I think it was really the acronym that everybody liked, when we started to say ARC, and we say, all right, now we could work with that.
Yeah, man, it was. That was very touching. Give thanks for the I. It's an honor to have the I, help to strengthen arc, and that institution continues to evolve and to develop. And we're still very hopeful and confident that the artists will rally. You know what I mean? We are in the process. ARC has now become a founding member of the Ras Tafari Mansion and organization in Jamaica. The consolidation that we know is so necessary, the institutions that we know are so necessary are being built. And that's why I tell people that Rastafari greatest days are ahead. So I don't worry, when I see brethren, sorting out life and doing what they have to do. I know that His Majesty have a greater plan than all of us. I've been treading this tread long enough to know, and not to be foolish to think that I know the whole plan. I just try to fulfill my part and try to be obedient to the calling. So talk to I and I about Haile Selassie's Ethiopia. You know what I mean? Why did I want... hold on. Before we go there, so let's talk about Bookman Express. I was a rebellious youth. You write tried and true book launch in Kingston. It sell off. Where did the name Bookman come from too? Before we even got Bookman Express, why you choose that type of revolutionary name?
I chose that name. The name really chose me. The name chose me because I was actually called Dutty as a nickname during high school, going right through college. Don't even know how this name come to me, but I was Dutty in circles, and later on in life, I just stumbled upon the information about the Haitian Revolution and learned about this. It was a very prestigious magazine that had the word Dutty in there, and I was like, this don't make no sense, cause how them know them word there, and why all this end up in a big prestigious Life magazine. And see Dutty Bookman and start saying, okay, wait, who is this man? Go into a whole night of intense research, and by the time I come up for air out of that research, I was like, wow, I myself was going through a personal revolution, and this is a very, very key revolutionary icon that is little known. I already have half of the name. It just seemed to align. It's like the name say, all right, just take on the Bookman part and use me. And that was it. I just say, all right, that's my name from now on in public. That's my pseudonym, that's my pen name. That's what I'm going to be known as. And that's how I would like to be referred.
And was it related to your love of reading? Because Bookman was the original Dutty Bookman was a literate man, very well read, very well literate. Was that part of the inspiration? Was there a connection, or was that just serendipitous?
No, yeah, it was definitely a part of it. It was it's like when you hear a bad piece of lyrics and it's a double or a triple entendre. Yeah, I say, yo, I mean that, but him said that, but that part, it's like everything just made sense. Every angle I look at it, I was like, but I mean that, like some yes. I say, all right, let me just take it on. It was very easy for me to make that decision.
Well, this is the Chaz Match Kwasi and a Dutty Bookman sound. Well, we are here seated in the world's most preeminent military superpower, Washington, D.C. And on the Sabbath day, we gather at the Sankofa bookstore owned by filmmaker Haile Garima to study the words and teachings of His Imperial Majesty through the selected speeches. Enough time to see Dutty Bookman, and when him coming, this is what we all learned. Listen. Well, Haile Selassie he calling, Me see so dirty Babylon, they're falling down. Haile Selassie I calling. See so dirty Babylon, they're falling down. Haile Selassie I calling. Me see so dirty Babylon, they're falling down. Haile Selassie I calling. Dutty Bookman, give them a warning. Otto van Bismarck, him get a beating. The boy divide the continent, him and him friend them call a meeting. Wicked man them always cheating. Them wanna take the food out the youths them out when them eating. World resources depleting. I say you weak moans, I and them a rob you while you sleeping. Still we have to bring the greetings from Jah Haile Selassie. There's no guy that can defeat him. Haile Selassie I calling. Me see so dirty Babylon, they're falling down. Haile Selassie I calling. See so dirty Babylon, they're falling down. Haile Selassie I calling. Me see so dirty Babylon, they're falling down. Haile Selassie I calling. Dutty Bookman, give them a warning. Rome, one conquer Zion I. The hyenas them always wanna fight against the lion pride. So they try commit genocide. Can't forget all of the men and women that died from the fascist invasion. Them want kill off the Africans and replace them with Caucasian. Mustard gas bring devastation. Them want kill off the animal and destroy the vegetation. They use crop duster planes, they spray poison vapor. Let me explain. Death a fall from the sky like rain. Them couldn't kill Haile Selassie, him still come break the chains. I Selassie I calling. Me see so dirty Babylon, they're falling down. Haile Selassie I calling. See so dirty Babylon, they're falling down. Selassie I calling. Me see so dirty Babylon, they're falling down. Haile Selassie I calling. Dutty Bookman, give them a warning. Here come the beer, come with them communism. One lock the Lion of Judah in a prison. 1 year under house arrest. The youths them confused, students start protest. The Rasta say he's the Almighty in flesh. Most of the people in the world them say them couldn't care less.